Wow. All I know is after last night's game, I was rooting against the Giants, ladies and gentlemen. And the simple fact of the matter is, you know what happened to me last night? I still got pissed off watching the Washington Redskins. This team, when you watch them, they're not loaded with talent. They're not. But they're so hard to consistently stop. Every single play, you got to stay in your gap on defense. You got to play your spot. You got to play your area. You see the players on defense of the Giants, they look like they were ready to just fall over. It was just tiresome, and you felt for them because it's just ridiculous. You watch this Redskins offense, and even as a fan, watching the game with the camera angle, being able to pretty much have a better view of where the ball might be going, and you still don't know what's happening. This is not a game that you want to sit there. I don't want to sit here and rip at the Giants. I don't. I still think they're the best team in the NFC East. I just think that this Redskins team is so hard to game plan for that a couple mistakes here and there against this team, and before you know it, you're losing. Defensively, they're still not that good. They're pretty average, but NFC East, Giants, Redskins always look the way they looked last night. I think that's fair to say. I mean, Eli didn't throw a pick. The Giants won the turnover battle. You figured, what else? That's pretty much what you're hoping for when you're playing Washington as a Giants fan, right? I mean, Eli, the past...
Well, you're just hoping, like you said, for no turnovers. You're hoping no mental mistakes. I mean, their biggest mistakes happened by the same guy, number 63, on special teams, costing them yardage, big chunks of yardage at the end of the game. I mean, the Giants, one of the last drives of the game, I mean, they received the punt. Or, no, I'm sorry, the kickoff. And Wilson takes it up to the 50, and it gets called back. Huge. When all we need is a field goal to win the game. And we can't get it because we start, instead of on our 50, our 10. That's 40 yards of difference right there. That is the difference in the game. If you start on the 50 and you only got to have 2 or 3 first downs and you're in comfortable field goal range, it's a lot different than driving 90 yards down the field.
And Tynes looked good inside of 40. That missed field goal came back and really bit him, though.
Yeah, it did.
Really bit him. And you know what? It's funny. You were the first person I thought of because you were the one person I know that just cannot stand Lawrence Tynes.
He's a bum.
But I'm saying, you're one of the few people I know that say that about him. You really are. And look, he's a field goal kicker to me.
And did he cost us a game? He cost us a game.
He didn't cost you a game.
If he makes that field goal, what is the score?
If he makes that field goal, then the Giants have the lead at the end of the game, but you don't know that that's how the game unfolds if he makes that field goal. Washington maybe plays different.
All I know is if at the end of the game he had made that field goal, it would have been 19-17.
You assume. You don't know.
I know. It's a fact. If he would have made that field goal, they would have been up.
All right, fair enough. Yes, if he makes that field goal, the Giants score 19 points in that game instead of 16. But what I'm trying to say is you don't know how Washington would have won at things. And based on how Washington looked on the final drive to put the game away, there's nothing saying you guys would have stopped the Giants would have stopped the Redskins from being able to drive down the field and score a touchdown or a field goal to win the game anyway. There's nothing saying that would have happened.